My name is Petrolia, and this is my Mission Chattanooga. I first started helping with the children's ministry at the Mission in 2010 when we had our first service. When I'm away for the Mission, I'm also helping out with the urban community. I work at Howard High School for TVA. At night, I'm also going to school, getting my master's in engineering management. I enjoy children. I feel that children are our future, and that's why I continue to volunteer here. I would love to see people who are in the congregation to get more involved, because if they get more involved, they'll actually see that the children are the future.
My name is Paul, and this is my Mission Chattanooga. And one of the things that I was really surprised by is what a national role the Mission Chattanooga is actually having on the Anglican Church and on churches beyond the Anglican Church in our country. In fact, the Mission Chattanooga, just our little church here in Chattanooga, has been a part of rebranding and reworking the website of the Anglican Mission. And the Mission Chattanooga itself has become a part of a conversation about what church should look like in our country. In fact, all of this really came to a culmination in December of 2012 when the Mission Chattanooga became the very first Abbey of the Anglican Mission in the Americas. And so one of the things that distinguishes an abbey from just a church or a chapel is the ability and really the charter and the calling to do leadership development and to be a part of a church planting movement and raising up people and teams who can plant elsewhere. And so the Mission Chattanooga as an abbey has become really part of the spearhead of this movement in the Anglican Mission in the Americas. And when I think about what God has already done in the Mission Chattanooga and what He continues to do, I dream of a day when God plants Mission Chattanoogas in other cities across America. And I dream of a day when we see a Mission Atlanta, and a Mission Birmingham, and a Mission Dallas, and a Mission LA. And when we see what God has in store for us, I think we'll be stunned to look back on this day and realize that that was just the beginning of what He had in mind.
My name is Chris, and this is my Mission Chattanooga. The Build Me a World documentary is a profile documenting the life of some students at Howard High School, which is an African-American high school. Build Me a World today is about helping young people tell their own story about their own life. So it's using storytelling to help young people get more engaged with who they are. On Wednesday nights, I meet with about 8 to 10 to 12 young men from Howard School, and we investigate our life. We talk about power, we talk about friendship, we talk about God, we talk about all kinds of things to shape their own story. Now you might be saying, well, what do you mean shape their own story? Don't they already have a story? No, they do, and it might be, I'm a loser, I'm a victim. And a lot of people will persist in leading out that narrative for the rest of their lives. What the gospel, of course, disrupts is that, no, that's not really who you are, that's who you are saying you are. But if you really investigate the story of your life, and if you really look at the plot that God has laid down in your life, you will see that you are not crippled and victimized by the mountain you climb, you are made by it. Just the other day, a young guy was saying, you know these dudes ain't going to church. I'm like, okay. You know they just ain't feeling that, okay. You need to like create some kind of weird thing that they feel comfortable in. And I'm like, okay. And I think that Mission Chattanooga is like the perfect spot to create something weird for them.
My name is Jenna, and this is my Mission Chattanooga. I was excited about the idea of a neighborhood community kind of coming together and just loving a very specific people group. I had already grown so much and seen so much community at the Mission in the Southside campus, and I wanted to see what God could do with me further in the Highland Park Chapel. Being a part of the music team at Highland Park Chapel it's a lot of fun. It's like you're just singing to your family and you're singing to Christ as a family.